I want to drop something about forgiveness. Forgiveness, there is no spiritual growth without forgiveness. There is no spiritual growth without love. And you cannot advance in life if you don't love yourself. And so forgiveness is very, very important. I think a lot of times we keep overlooking and we keep trying to go out and build relationships, and we're forgetting a very key piece is to forgive. If we lose the ability to forgive, all relationships, not just our romantic relationships, but all relationships will find themselves being challenging to us, because we reverse the life out of that relationship and make it become a very, a very stagnating, a very destructive energy or force. Unforgiveness is destructive. Okay, I want to just throw this in mind. Forgiveness is all about cycles. So the cycles we have in our life is all about breaking the cycles. You break the cycle with forgiveness. So I talk about the paradigms of forgiveness because it's very important for us to set a new pattern. Some of us have patterns of experiences that brings about the certain results that we're experiencing. So in order to change it, we have to tap into the pattern. We have to identify why these cycles are here. What am I attracting? What am I repelling? And then you got to look at the self-responsibility pieces. What am I projecting into that cycle? And what am I projecting into that attraction? Or what am I projecting into that thing that's being repelled? And you got to look at that. And so as we're able to find that out and dig into that, we're going to be able to find out our role and our responsibility and our heart state inside the area that we need to forgive. And so there's different, the cycles come at different times in our lives, in different occurrences, different situations. All these things do not have to dominate us. And I think sadly what's happening is our own cycles are dominating us. We don't have to be dominated by elements and situations or past experiences that happen in our lives. We could be the ones to be dominating it so we can change it. So I just want to put that hope out there, is that some of us are really are battling through some things. It could be emotional, it could be relationships, it could be dealing with, just a wide range of things. It's all coming from the unforgiveness piece. If you want to get free, if you want to bring different degrees of love in your life, you want to change the magnetism in your life, you've got to know how to forgive. And we all go through things, and some things might be a little bit challenging than the others, but at the end of the day is, you can't erase the fact that we got to forgive. Do you want to stay parked in that situation, or do you want to start getting in the car and start driving away from it? The very thing that we're trying to run from, we're going to keep running into that thing until we break that cycle and sever those ties. Those ties are the unforgiveness. Those are the cords that keep us attached to that situation. The forgiveness piece cuts the cord and allows us to detach from a situation. That's one of the benefits for forgiveness, is to detach us from the occurrence of the situation. You can detach and you can separate yourself long enough from it, you can see it. Now a lot of people talk about forgive and forget. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about forgiving and overlooking. You think about it. You got to be able to see above the occurrence so you can see past, you can move forward. A lot of times if we continue looking at the thing straight on, that means that you have that wall and that barrier, you cannot forgive it. So the question is, can you forgive and overlook the occurrence or the situation or the bad experience? And so if you really want to challenge yourself and you need some help and need some aid, or be part of a group session where it's going to allow you to begin to kind of just help you find your comfort and give you some strength and encouragement to forgive and come